Hey everyone! So today I'm actually going to be doing a video on nails. I did this design with my Konad set earlier. So while I was in Sydney a little while ago, I actually got the Konad Gold set, and it comes with 7 nail polishes, a stamper, a scraper, and 8 of the little plate things. So I've actually been playing around with that, trying to get the hang of it, and I've learnt a couple of things about it, so I'm going to share it all with you. And I'm really enjoying getting into the nail art. It's really fun. I've got a few things here that I use. In this video, I'm actually starting out with my colours painted in Mecca's Diana, and I've actually got a top coat over the top of that as well. I use a top coat before I put the Konad on, because I find that if you make a mistake with the Konad, you can actually scrape it off without ruining the polish underneath if you have a top coat on. So I think that's pretty cool. The colours I used are the Konad Special Polishes in black and pink, and I used the 2 discs, the M19, which is the French Manicure disc. Sorry, they're dirty, I just used them. And the M9, which has a lot of little flower designs on it, which is pretty cute. And then I've got my stamper and scraper. And in my little setup here, I'll turn the camera around and show you in a second. I've actually got some sponge wedges soaked in acetone, and this is actually, I find, better than using cotton swabs, because mostly the cotton swabs leave a lint on your stamper if you take your stamper over the top of them, and the sponges don't. They don't leave a lint, and so you can't pick it up with the rubber and ruin your design. So after I finished with the design, I used the Konad clear top coat, and I think that this is worth investing in. I've used my other top coat, the Mecca one, over the top before, and I found that it smudged the designs, whereas the Konad didn't. So yeah, that's about it, and I hope you guys enjoy this one. Okay, so this is my little setup here. I have some tissues laid down just to stop any nail polish from getting onto my desk. And then over here I've got a wedge, which is dirty now, soaked in acetone, and that's just to clean off my stamper after I use it each time. So pretty much I just wipe it down on here, and it's ready to stamp again. I also have a sponge pad over here that's soaked in acetone, and I actually use this to wipe off my scraper after I use it each time to stop a little blob forming on there. And then I've just got my image plate holder that catches all the scrape off there. And yeah, so first of all I'm going to take my Konad Special Polish in pink. And I'm just going to apply that to my M19 French tip plate, just like that, and I take my scraper and I scrape it off, and I just wipe my scraper off after I do that. Then I'm just going to press down with the plate, with the stamper, and just roll that design onto the nail. Now with this one, I'm actually going to go over twice because it doesn't give the opacity that I actually like. So I'm going to go and do the same nail twice in the same place. And after each go, I'm just wiping off the stamper as well. And there we have our first tip. With this, I find that I can get away with the one size for all my nails, except for my thumb, which I use the slightly larger one there. So just stamp it. and roll it over the top of the nail. So paint, scrape, clean off the scraper, stamp, and roll over the nail. And I just repeat that on all my nails. And for my thumb, I just turn the plate around to the biggest one there. So I just paint on the polish, scrape it, clean the scraper, take my stamp and stamp it, and then just roll it over the top of the nail. And I find it easier if I actually roll my nail with it. Now for the next part of the design, I'm actually going to clean everything off with acetone because we're going to be using a different colour. Re-soak a new sponge and a new wipe. Next I'm going to take my M9 image plate, and I'm just going to take this design here, I'm going to paint it, scrape it, clean off my scraper, press down on the design, and I'm just going to roll it over the nail. And there we go. I'm going to repeat that on all of my nails. Paint it, scrape it, clean my scraper, stamp it, and roll. And one good thing about putting this design over the top of the French tip is it actually hides any imperfections that you might have had when you were doing the tips as well. So paint it, scrape it, clean the scraper, stamp it, and roll it over the top of the design. Then over the top, I'm just going to use my Konad Special top coat. I'm actually using this one because it doesn't smudge the designs. So this one is a good one to invest in if you are going to be using the Konad. And you just do 3 quick strokes so you're not overlapping, otherwise it will smudge. And it does even itself out, so even if it looks a little uneven when you first paint it on, it does even out. And yeah, they turned out okay. Not perfect, but good. So yeah. Okay, and that's all for today. So if you guys have any questions or anything about the Konad system, feel free to leave me a comment down below, and yeah, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And yeah, I hope you guys liked it, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.